Uh, Hello, friend here, and I am using Kopaka as a persona of myself today. And well, the reason why I'm making this video is a bit weird. I never do this. If you see my YouTube channel, you can immediately see that. But after listening to what happened, I just felt like I wanted to make this video, and it's a dark topic, and I have no editing software, so everything I'm saying is something I think. So, disclaimer: just don't think that what I'm about to say entirely is, you know, well thought out. My thought. I just want you to know that. And well, the topic is dark. Well, okay. What inspired me to make this video is about what happened to Logan Poal. Apparently, he went to the suicide forest, found the dead body during his vlog or something. I couldn't find the original video because it's been deleted. All I saw was people reacting to it. One of them was Anime America, Gaijin Gumbo, and stuff like that. And there was one tempting video that said, "Get out of my fucking country," which I thought was a bit excessive, to say the least. I mean, I live in Japan, and I heard that. I didn't really think too much about it, and enough about him. That's really not the reason why I decided to make this video. I'm not trying to talk about what Logan did. I want to talk about what Japan is like when it comes with suicide, because I never really talk about this, even with my friends. But suicide here is pretty bad. Like, a lot of people say there's a high suicide rate, but you really won't understand unless you live here. And you see, the thing is, despite the fact we know we have a high suicide rate, we're not really aware of it because a lot of it's kept kept in the dark. In the United States, there's always commercials running about suicide hotline, but over here in Japan we don't do that because we're worried that if we play commercials like that, it will inspire people to commit suicide. And honestly, I really don't see that logic working, because just by not saying it, or at least keeping it in the dark, it makes people who want to commit suicide, people who are sick about life, feel that them being sad is wrong. I mean, think about it. It's simple psychology. When you feel sad, you want to take your own life away, but you still don't know how. You go to the suicide hotline. Where's the suicide hotline? Is it spread around for everywhere like it's normal? Like, it's normal to be sad. You don't have to be sad. Just call us. Talk about your feelings. Talk about what you're thinking. And we can solve it somehow. Together. That's the image you get. But over here in Japan, it's more like a cliff note on the darkest corner of the newspaper, or the poster area in the subway, and really makes you feel like you're not normal. You're like you're different. You're not part of the system. You're a cog that doesn't fit. And I feel like people commit suicide more often because of how poorly we handle the suicide. And now, the thing about suicide is that I'm 21 years old. I lived here about 18, 17 years of my life. And the reason why I don't know is that a few years when I was a baby, I was in the U.S., so really, it doesn't really count. Basically, what I'm saying is, I mostly lived here in Japan throughout my, childhood, my school years, all of it. I've lived here. And the thing is, when I was in elementary school, junior high school, I probably know about 8 people who probably committed suicide. The reason why I say probably is that this is how Japan, especially in the schools handle people who committed suicide. I think. Now, I don't know because it's really shady, but this is how they do it. One day, a person will transfer away, and the teacher will say that for whatever reason, the person doesn't want to be in this school, so she or he transferred away. Now, anyone who's friends with them, never contact them, never contact their family, and just have no contact with the person that you've known for years. Just get over it. He's gone. That is literally how my elementary school, junior high school, and high school handled the situation. And I'm not making this up. This is really how they handled it. And I'm like, if they didn't commit suicide, if that was the real reason, then I guess I'm sorry, but what else am I supposed to think? I mean, one of the persons that happened to this was next to me, and I remember her. She was sad as hell. I always try to talk to her and stuff, and she's just like always tired, always dark, and she transferred like a month before our senior year of high school ended. Yeah, a month before our senior year. And that happened. And it makes no reason, especially if you know Japanese educational system. It's stupid to do that. So I honestly think that she's gone. And I really felt I don't know how I felt really. It was like I was sad, I was angry, I was confused because if this person really did die, I felt like maybe we should know, but at the same time, I was thinking that, well, the family, they're having pain, and it's really stigmatizing to have someone in your family commit suicide. Really, it is, and it's like, I also understand why all the secrecy, but at the same time, I really feel like, I don't know, really, that's the situation. It's hard, it's complicated, it's social, and it's us, I guess. And when I mean us, I mean Japanese people. It's just sad. I guess that's what it is. It's just sad. And you see, one thing I just want to say is that I don't know Logan Poal. I never watch his videos, and I never really see anything that happens with him or his controversy. I mean, just roll my eyes. It's like I know he's famous for what he does, his just a prank bro attitude and stuff like that. But it's just, I just want to say, don't be really angry too much at Logan, because to be honest, I honestly think he was just trying to be himself while he was roaming around the countryside. It's like going to Suicide Forest just for the heck of being in Suicide Forest, and he just so happened to find a dead body. And you know what, it happens in here. It really does. You can go to any mountain and you could be that unlucky bastard to find a dead body. Actually, you don't even have to go to a forest, because everything what I just said about my elementary school, I don't know if they committed suicide, but there's one person I know who committed suicide. It was right in front of me, in the middle of the highway. The Kokudo 4号線 is what it is, like highway number 4. I was waiting for the bus to go home, and someone just walked towards the highway and got hit by a car. And I know, just by the way he flew and by the way he looked, he was gone, and I saw everything. But and that's really sad and hard. It's just, it happens. It really does. And well, if you want to hear another example about how bad Japan is with handling it, is that I was the only one who yelled. I felt pretty embarrassing because everyone else just looked as like, oh, another one committed suicide. Ha! Like, I mean, I only yelled for a second. I was like, ah! And it just, I felt really, I guess, alienated. It would be the right word. And you see, the thing is, I thought I was going to have to wait for a few hours until they cleared the street. But the bus only was late 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Can you believe that? Someone committed suicide in the middle of a highway. And the highway never even closed. The police officers came, they cleaned up the body, wiped it out, and that's it. It's gone. And people were actually complaining, what's taking so long? I mean, just let that sink in. This happened to me like, I don't know, 3 years ago. Yeah, it was during high school, so 3 years ago, give or take. And I'm still baffled with what that situation is. I told my family, and my father basically said, that's normal, it happens, believe me, type thing. And I guess that really is the case. And it's you know, sad, and it's difficult. And, well, like I was saying, just don't hate Logan for this. I really think, you know, just by knowing how quickly he acted, he didn't mean to, like, do this for, you know, I did it for the views, or I did it for the likes, or whatever YouTube's algorithm is today. It's just, I don't think he did that just to catch fame. I really think he just wanted to blog by strolling the suicide mountains, maybe raise awareness a little bit here and there, and he just somehow happened to, you know, find a dead body. And he's really sorry about it, and I honestly believe that he means that. He just wanted to raise awareness, and it really is. You know, I guess thanks for that, but I guess a blog isn't really a best place to promote suicide awareness. But yeah, I guess that's really all I want to say. Thank you for, you know, listening to this much. I doubt anyone's gonna really watch this, especially with, I'm talking about suicide with with Copacabana in front of me. But yeah, I guess that's really all I have to say. I spilled my guts, so to speak. This is Friend 711. Don't commit suicide if you're, you know, if you're feeling down. Don't worry. Just go to my DeviantArt, and if you want to talk about that, you can talk with me. I'll listen. I want to help is in any way I can. And if I'm no help, just call your suicide hotline. Just don't commit suicide. Just rethink about it. You have so much to live for. Be friendly. Be nice. Friend out.